Welcome to this presentation of From Ink to Impact. Hi, I'm Pamela, an anti-poverty advocate, speaker, and women's transition coach living in the Atlanta metro area. I was born and raised in Braddock, Pennsylvania, a borough right outside of Pittsburgh, at a time when it was a booming steel-producing city. My stay-at-home mom pushed me and my two sisters towards academic excellence. As a result, I spent 2 years of high school in a program studying commercial art, now called graphic design. My dad, a construction worker, landlord, and entrepreneur, taught me how to be self-reliant. I trimmed some mean hedges, and boy, can I detail a car. Ooh, I've always loved cars. Nowadays, I'm all about using my communication skills to make positive contributions to society, drawing from my lived experiences. Over the past 8 years, I've advocated for change, sharing my story to help policymakers understand the value of the social safety net. Also, in my public speaking presentations, I tackle a range of issues and topics, actively working to inspire change. And lastly, I coach women through unpleasant major life changes so they can live happier, more fulfilling lives. How do I spend my so-called spare time? I tend to my houseplants and flower garden, dabble in art, and buzz around in my car. I hike, like to read a lot, and I DJ for fun. Plus, I keep learning new stuff, because if I'm not learning, I'm bored. My mom greatly influenced my life. She insisted that I wasn't average and forbade me to function as if I was. I wasn't allowed to bring home a C from school, and I stayed on the honor roll. From that, I became a strong proponent of education. Years later, my experience of plummeting from a cozy middle-class lifestyle and into a struggle with deep poverty with 2 children taught me resilience and resourcefulness. In 2016, I revealed my story in my self-published book, A Day at the Fair, F-A-R-E, One Woman's Welfare Passage, and then began advocating against poverty. Through my mom, I learned how to strive towards my potential. Through my dad, how to be independent. And through life, my communication talents have taken many forms. I've worked as a radio announcer, a newspaper reporter, a freelance writer, a corporate trainer, and a corporate creative director. I've also done broadcast commercials. My voice was even once the automated information line for Washington Dulles International and Ronald Reagan Washington National Airports. For 5 years, I operated my own graphic design business. I spent 12 years as a training instructor. And not long ago, my performance as a storyteller during the Moss Community Showcase in Brooklyn debuted on public radio. My current goal is to extend the application of my skills as a catalyst for much-needed change, both in society and in the lives of individuals. This mission is grounded in the lessons I've learned through lived experience. Why am I sharing all of this? Not to impress you with my resume, but to underscore that communication, with almost 40 years of practice, is an integral part of who I am. Thanks for watching,